Hey, everybody. Welcome to this episode. On this episode, I'm going to show you inside the Climate Action Challenge portal. If you haven't already registered, head over to climateactionchallenge.net to register. And otherwise, we're going to dive right in because really this is a training video for people who are already in the challenge and want to know how to use the portal. So I'm going to get right on to it and share my screen and show you what all cool things we have. So here we go. So the first thing that I want to let you know is that this is only open to people who have registered for the challenge or on the challenge support team. So if you haven't registered, you won't be able to get access. You'll get an invite after your challenge is accepted. You'll need to know what your challenge number is and use that when you go to register. Let me see if I can show you that. I think you've got that. So anyhow, you'll get a link to the registration page, which is a private page, so I can't show you here. And you just go ahead and register, include your challenge number that you received, as well as your email address, your country name, and then you're in. Okay, so let's see here. So once you're inside, then you can, one of the first things I recommend you doing before you forget is go ahead and click over here on your name. And okay, hold on for a second. Let me make sure this is all working okay. So you click on your name here and go down to account, and under account, set your email preferences. So this is where if you're getting too many emails or not enough emails, you can turn these on and off. So right now I have it on if a member sends me a message. So if I'm not on the portal, I'll get it as an email, and that way I'll know. But if you're getting too many, then you can just go back in here and change. Okay, so the next thing that you want to do is to go ahead and click on your name again, and then go down to profile and edit. So once you're in here, you can do all kinds of stuff. You can edit your information, you can edit your profile photo, and you can edit your cover photo. And so I'm going to go back here to show you what all is in your profile information. So there's a ton of cool information that you can put. You can put your challenge ID number, which I just registered, so I need to add that to mine. You can put just your general information about yourself. So what pronouns you want to use, the languages that you speak, your bio, your expertise. So I need to add a few things there. This is where you put information about your organization, your socials. What's neat about these is after you set these up, then people can just click on those links. So it looks like I don't have my Instagram in here. So let me do that. Instagram, Green Team Academy. Let's see. Yeah, so I could go back, add my YouTube, which I don't know right now. So go ahead and save those changes. And then here's where you can put information about your challenge and any other links. So if you've created a video or you have some other links that you want to share, let me just see real quick. And there's Bill and Susan hopping in the chat. Good morning. So in this place, you can put as many links as you want. So I could put a link to a video that I created, a different website, anything under that other link. So that is kind of a cool place to go. All right. So once you have got your profile done, then the next thing that you want to do is head over to groups. So I'm going to do that right now. And we're just going to, I like to sort them alphabetically. So if they're not already, you can start with that. This first group is our challenge support team. That's hidden. If you're a mentor or a challenger, you won't see that one. If you're a mentor or an ambassador, you should be in there and can get your mentor and ambassador details. So you will probably see as your first group admin and support. So you definitely want to join the groups that start with the number 1, admin and support, and challenger training. So if we click on that, I'll show you a little bit of what's in there. So for example, you can see the other members, you can see the feed. I'm just going to go to discussions. So I just posted in here today group change request. So if you want to add a new group, or if you want to volunteer to be a moderator or a coordinator of a group, then you can do that here. So admin and support is if you need any help with anything, then you can hop right in there. All right, so let me show you some of the other groups. The groups is probably one of our most exciting things that we have. Let me go back here. So the way that the groups are set up is we have different types. So we have regional groups, project focus areas that have an A, skills and project management an S, L for language, and 1 as the announcements and admin, as I just said. So you can see, so it's up to you to join whatever groups you're interested in. If you want to be in the art and music and the environment group, if you want to you're doing climate action planning for your city, if you want to be in the cleanups group, anything that you see here, you can just hop in there and see what's happening. Let's see. I think the voter registration group has got some things going. So if you're interested, you could hop in there. And right now it says for me, I'm an organizer, but you could just click join. And then you can either click on the discussions or the feed and see what's been happening in the group. So I think maybe this group is going to post their documents, their resources, or a link to them. And so I've got some of the people like Susan or Jim might be watching. If you want to be an organizer or a moderator for the group, then that gives you the opportunity to post documents. Let's check one of the other groups. Let's see here. I think the forestry group has been very active, so you can see what's happening there. I also wanted to show you the language groups. So if you're a Spanish speaker or French speaker, then definitely join these groups. You can interact with people in Spanish or in French, which is kind of cool. In the skills and project management group, this is where you can hop into the video and audio editing group with Madison. If you want to talk about project fundraising and finance, organizing virtual events, or app development, website development, that kind of thing. Let's see. And the other one is regional groups. So you definitely want to join the region that you are living in, the regions that you're working in, but you're welcome to join any of the groups. This is just a way to make sure that you're connecting with the people that are near you. All right. So the next thing is, and I'll look at the activity in a second, I guess. So the next thing I want to show you is the members directory. And this is kind of cool. Let's see here. I'll show you. So what I just did. Okay, so here's all the members, and you can sort by a certain kind if you just want to find challengers. You know, there's a challenger, you're not sure, you can't remember what their name is. You can filter that way. Or you can go into here to a keyword and put something like Nigeria. If you want to see anybody who listed something about Nigeria, or you could do something like tree and see who wrote something about trees. So, okay, so Molly Dachauer, she is a challenger. She has this solution trees thing. Um, if you're not already, let me see somebody that I'm not connected with yet. Let me go to all members. I'm going to reset this down here. Oh, yes, and Susan is saying about the voter registration. So Susan, I'm going to make you a coordinator for that. I hope that's okay. So she'll add that info there. But when I look down this list, I can see all the different members, and I can see, let's see, I've pretty much reached out to everybody, so I'm not sure if there's anybody I'm not connected with yet. It looks like I've already reached out to everybody. So, but I'll still show you how it looks. So Sheila recently joined and, oh, okay. So if I want to connect with Sheila, I just click connect right here. And this sends a connection request to her. And she will see it come up over here as a little connection request. Actually, I think it'll come as a message. And once we're connected, so I'm going to go back here and show you somebody that I'm already connected with. So, hey, Bill. Bill and I are already connected. So because of that, I can click on message, and then Bill and I can message back and forth one-to-one. And if you don't want to continue your message in one-to-one with somebody, then you just go and cancel that connection request. So this is kind of cool. It's a way for you to reach out one-to-one with people, but you can also control that yourself. So you can interact in the groups by replying to a discussion or starting a new discussion, or you can reach out to people individually. All right. So next we're going to look at the events. And so we've got the podcast live. This is what we're doing right at the moment. So you can click on that and get more details. You'll see that our challenger trainings are happening. They're on the schedule here, happening on Thursdays, every Thursday for just 30 minutes, 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. Mountain Time. If you want to add this to your calendar, just click on Google Calendar. And you might want to save it as a weekly recurring event so you don't have to keep adding it, because the link for meeting A is going to be the same every time, and a different link for meeting B, but the same every week. So you can add those there. Another cool thing that we just added is that you can submit an event. So if you want to do a training for your team, you want to make something happen, and you want to invite other people in the challenge, then you can go ahead and submit an event right here. And then we'll check it. And if it's something that we think should be shared with the challengers, then we'll go ahead and do that. And then it will show up on the event schedule. So that's kind of cool. Let's see here. And then the activity. So this is the home page. This is where everything, if you just hop in, okay, the podcast live, it says hooray because it already started. When I checked it just 15 minutes ago, it said it was going to start in 1 minute. So we'll update that with the next training that's possible. So from the home page here under activity is your home page. You can see when the upcoming trainings are, and just click on those right there. It's telling you how many days and hours it is from now, so you can make sure it's correct in your time zone. This gives you some quick ideas of things to do when you're first getting started. And then here is, oh my gosh, Dose just posted these pictures of his tree planting. Like, how cool is this? Of their seedlings. So it looks like he didn't post it in the tree planting. So sometimes people don't. It's better if you plant your photo or post your photos in your group because they'll also show up in the feed. But we're just figuring all this out as we go. Let's see here. So the things that I posted in the group change request are here. Here's a note from Gavin introducing himself. Hey, my friends call me G. I'm starting an eco community. And then there's more about that. Another thing that's kind of fun, some people like GIFs, some people don't. You can post a GIF. So if you're excited about something, you can go ahead and click on this. Welcome to the first day of the 2020 International Climate Action Challenge. Please introduce yourself. We want to say something like that and then add a GIF. It's also asking you where you want to post it, if you want to post it in a group or just right here. Let's see, what do I have for something like, yay? I don't know. Sometimes GIFs make me a little crazy, but we'll go ahead with that because because that's just kind of cute. Okay. So there we go. Please introduce yourself. Yeah, so whether or not you like GIFs, you can decide about that. And let's see, what else here? This is where this shows the newest groups, the most popular group, most active group. So you can see the groups right there. And our leaderboard, we're working on this. Right now, it's a weekly leaderboard. It resets every week. I am trying to change the settings so those of us who are admins, like myself and Rosaline, that we will not show up on the leaderboard because that's not really fair. But anyhow, this is kind of fun. You can see people that are really active, and this gives you an idea of who is active and who might want to be reached out to, as well as maybe some of the people that are less active that you might want to reach out to. So we'll have more details with that. Right now, when you interact, you're earning seeds. And if you get enough seeds, we'll probably give you a garden and then maybe a forest or something like that. We're just pulling those things together. So you'll see a little bit more details on the leaderboard as we go. All right. Well, that is pretty much it. As I said, we're going to have, oh yeah, and then over here, a couple other things I forgot. So we're going to be adding more details here under resources. Right now, there's a link to, what do we have? Are photos showing up yet? I don't know yet. Yes, okay. So any photos that are posted anywhere on the site are showing up here. So if you just want to look at photos, you can do that. And if you want to, if you need to send a note to us, if you click here, you're just going to go to the contact form. And we'll also, the other thing about resources is we can be, oh, wow, look at that. There's Susan's Get Out the Vote links PDF. Okay, so that's cool. So apparently that is already loaded up somewhere, and that you can just grab it right there. We're working on some of the permissions and how this all stays organized. So that's going to change a little bit over time. We'll have some more links for you there too. And then I think the last thing is shop. I'm going to open this in a new tab. So if you registered for the challenge, if you registered for the challenge by August 31st, you got the book and the workbook for free. If you didn't, or if you know other people that want it, they can now purchase all of that here. So this is from the shop link right here. So folks can purchase the book, the workbook or the combo, which is pretty cool. If you want to get more details about all that, you can click there. You can do coaching. So if you want extra coaching beyond our weekly 30-minute training that we'll be doing as a team, you can do a 90-minute call with me, or you can join Team Talks. And Team Talks is our weekly premium small group coaching, which has been very fun. Working especially with Albert as getting his racial justice project off the ground, working with Chiwa as she's getting her eco-active Team Green Savers going. So if you want a little more personal attention, you can do that. And you can also contribute. We would love that. If you would donate, there are costs to everything that we're doing. So if you want to contribute, that's great. If you want to become a sponsor, then you can join the Right Architect, which is Susan, and our Climate Reality Projects chapters in Newark, Delaware, and Eagle County. By the way, if you're a Climate Reality Project and you want to be a sponsor, we have a special deal for you where we're doing a complimentary sponsorship. So you can just click on that, become a sponsor to make that happen. All right. Okay, so Bill says, wow, popped right up in the other browser window, which is in the portal. I hope that's a good thing. But anyhow, yeah, so that is the portal. We are so excited about it because, as we were doing the, okay, let me turn off the screen here for a second. As we were doing the kickoff event last week, which we'll get more of that stuff up too. We're working on the recordings right now from all the sessions and making sure those mentor videos are accessible. But if you're a mentor, you can also include that link in your profile. So yeah, but I mean, it was so cool last week when we did the kickoff event, because what we realized is that in a lot of life, when you're out there talking about climate change and voter registration and recycling and composting, some of the people, probably most of the people, are like, oh my God, you again? Why are you keep bringing this up? But when you're part of the challenge and in the portal, you don't have to convince these other people that like Gavin's idea, like an eco community where you're teaching homeless people, training homeless people how to build earth ships and cob houses and do permaculture. Like, you don't have to tug and pull somebody along that idea. The people that are in this challenge are 100% with you, with your boldest, wildest ideas, and here to support you. So thank you so much for joining the challenge. I hope you've joined the challenge. If you haven't yet, go to climateactionchallenge.net. And otherwise, if you're watching this, then you're probably already part of our support team, our amazing mentors and ambassadors and sponsors, or one of our challengers. And so with that, I look forward to seeing you in the portal and connecting with you on our weekly trainings, which if you miss those live, we'll record those so you can hop in and check them out later. All right, so it sounds like the portal's working well for Bill. That's a good thing. And yeah, thanks everybody for joining. And remember, the time for action is now, because there is no planet B. Have a beautiful day. Okay, bye. Thank you.